سنذهب مباشرة إلى الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية، حيث تنتظرنا الدكتورة كيلا تينين، رئيسة مجلس إدارة WBAF Global Women Leaders Committee. هي أيضا لا تعرف المستحيل ولديها قدرة إبداعية هائلة.
Greetings from the United States of America. To His Royal Majesty, First Ladies, distinguished guests, Excellencies, friends of ISESCO, and ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a great pleasure to be with you today on this incredible day to celebrate women. I feel honored to be affiliated with this event and would like to thank the Director of ISESCO for the invitation to speak at such an incredible celebration. Today, we celebrate International Women's Day 2021 and the launch of the 2021 Year of Women program with a theme of Women for the Future. Today's event marks an opportune time to discuss the roles of women and the positive impact of inspiration for supporting women and girls in all societies around the world at institutional, governmental, and societal levels, promoting their opportunities to contribute to sustainable development in their societies. To do so, inspiring and fostering excellence in societal pioneership, as well as entrepreneurship, are important. Women should be involved in shaping the future of economies, institutions, and governments because they live and work within them. Likewise, they are women of tomorrow and need to be supported in order to conceptualize productive and peaceful societies, which the ISESCO organization promotes. With this in mind, I encourage the significance of involving women in shaping the future by, one, highlighting the urgency of women contributions to developing plans to build the desired future, two, challenges women and girls are likely encountering in achieving sustainable development, and three, solutions to challenges. So firstly, women's contributions to building the future are critical since they live and work in economies. I am a descendant of generations of farmers and fishermen from a small rural town in the southern region of the United States of America. Such work is entrepreneurial with long hours and hard work that requires skills of finance, banking, sales, research and development, procurement, contracts, and even science being needed when producing product development for food and beverage companies and initiatives. Also, although I started my first business when I was age 8, a candy company and a frozen beverage company at age 11, the companies were dissolved when I tried to focus on school and work between the ages of 14 and 16. Furthermore, I was not always successful as a key leader of a global conglomerate corporation operating in 24 countries with women, investment, and other organizations that I also contribute to. To get to where I am today academically, corporately, in business, and as a global leader, I endured numerous adversities. Many were very excruciating at the same time, and I did a lot to overcome. Briefly, I survived 2 domestic violence relationships, losing a child, being homeless for a number of years, family abuse for 10 years, and I needed a way out, including financial income and support for self-support, including more. This occurred for year after year for many years. So eventually I decided to obtain academic degrees to launch corporations while inside of those adversities, utilizing my childhood ideas and companies, and I turned them into patents and trademarks. I also utilized strategies, prayer, determination, and academic degrees in women's studies and pre-medicine to advance companies for women and girls, and then went on to gain executive and advanced education at Harvard, Stanford, and Yale universities with various advanced degrees in business, nonprofit management, boards of directors, and organizational leadership. So today, with being passionate about organizational development, economic development, entrepreneurship, and mostly women and girls, as to many of our entities' names are named with the name lady or women, are what I'm very passionate about. Additionally, I did not have access to mentors, women colleagues, home internet, finances, family support, and many times I went without food, clothing, and water, but I strategized to excel. My goal was to become educated launching companies as vehicles for women and girls to work in their dream careers and have access to role models and mentors, and education, whether upskilling, reskilling, or to obtain academic degrees, housing and transportation, stable employment, and a network of women leaders. Secondly, regarding challenges participants and women and girls are likely encountering to achieving sustainable development, according to a recent McKinsey & Studies survey based on COVID-19, in 2021 and beyond, the amount of currency and earning potential that could be lost for women is in the billions. Due to the coronavirus pandemic, 54% of women have felt consistently exhausted versus 41% of senior men in companies. While 1 in 4 working women have considered leaving the workforce due to the pandemic, not working altogether or slowing down work to care for households, this is a major problem. By trade and academic training, I am a management consultant and I'm in data analytics with expertise in organizational development and change management, and I also handle crises in companies. I consult in nearly 50 nations with our consulting firm, and I'm also calling on my clients like universities, non-traditional educational institutions, investment firms, and online training companies about concerns about their economies leaning towards needing to drastically upskill, reskill, and provide entrepreneurship skills to women and girls alike, and even through online learning platforms due to the pandemic, which is needed now, not in the years to come, but today, which is also why I created an online business school for women and girls. Additional challenges women and girls face now will become larger, and issues in the future due to the pandemic and solutions needed devised now are financial inclusion, mentorship, gender equality in schools and workplaces, regarding equal access to opportunities as well as pay. Similar issues I encountered in my past and I overcame. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, to discuss solutions to these difficulties I encountered to be successful, that women and girls are still encountering today, I am the newly appointed World Business Angels Investment Forum World Leader, as you've heard, Senator for the United States of America. In this role, I attend World Congresses, General Assemblies, and sit among kings, queens, presidents of nations, heads of banks, and even prime ministers, and chambers of commerce and other business leaders to strategize and make business decisions to help businesses start up, advance, and scale with financial inclusion by gaining access to capital, with a particular focus on women and girls, to improve economic development, promoting social justice, and to create jobs. The WBAF is affiliated partner of the legendary G20 Global Partnership for Financial Inclusion. After 4 months of being with this organization, I was promoted to the Global Women's Leader Committee Executive Council, and I was named co-chair of the board of directors for that committee and for the entire organization, in addition to being a member of the Action Committee to accomplish the particular action item of facilitating connections by increasing access to global business networks for women entrepreneurs. So this is important because, as our colleagues of the World Business Angel Investment Forum, Madam President Dr. Amina Garib Hakim stated, who is the 6th and first female president of the Republic of Mauritius, yesterday in our Forbes Business School Center for Women Entrepreneurship Conference in the United States of America. Yesterday, she stated, a woman leader is different from a woman in power. With this in mind, women and girls can become anyone and achieve profound careers. Women in power are in position to create other positions for women, as well as to help them to advance forward, to create programs and policies and initiatives that support women and girls and drive sustainable development. So overall, as an initial sustainable development solution, I believe agreements, partnerships, collaborations, as well as women leaders, and more specifically, women in power in public and private sectors of government, education, institutions, societies, and high-profile roles in business in various fields around the globe, including first ladies, princesses, ministers, and leaders of international organizations must collaborate. As we collaborate, As women in power, we can establish positions for women leaders and work with those women leaders using our power, influence, connections, titles, skills, talents, and abilities to develop and provide access to policies, programs, mentorship, finances, scholarships, basic life necessities like I Need It, new platforms, and even into our business networks and global connections to basically shorten the time and adverse path that women and girls have to take to advance in life, achieve sustainable development, and be successful. Thank you for your attention.